Why, hello there. If you're here, it's because I didn't quite get to your reading on stream the other day, but we're here now. We're gonna do your readings. Thank you so much for your patience and supporting me, choosing me as your psychic. I do hope that it is a good and positive experience. Remember, when it comes to the future, tarot is unreliable. I personally do think it's the most likely outcome, but as I always say, not the guaranteed one. You have free will, so hopefully, if we do get something we don't like, we can circumvent that, we can ping pong. But if you like it, you can, you step to it further. So without further ado, your timestamps are in the description below, and I will see you there. Thank you, Steph. Hey, thank you so much. Sorry about the wait. I do hope that you like your reading note. You said, hi Ron, I hope you've been enjoying this January and doing well. I had a rough start, but I'm feeling pretty good now. Thank you for asking. Thank you for saying thank you. I hope you've been having a wonderful January. I hope you have a great 2026. You said, I was wondering if I could get a general reading from you. Thank you so much. Yeah, let's see what's happening. What does Spirit need you to know right now? Let's see what we got. Okay, that feels good. Oh, that's you! Creative, expressive, beautiful, bold. I love this energy. You probably come up as this a lot. I feel like this is really resonating with how, at least the energy I'm feeling you exude. So this is someone who's very happy, very cheery, very positive person. It's also someone who is, they think out of the box. They're not like everybody else. They're pretty unique. They can dress unique too. They can sometimes wear alternative clothes, very artistic. Sometimes it's people who like to be seen, so often artists as well as content creators, that kind of energy. So I love that that's what you're coming up as. You're focusing on the future and what you can do with it, how you can make it more beautiful, how you can make it more expansive, how you can have more freedom as well. So this is what you're intending. Just know whatever you are focusing on is where your energy is going, which is why I like to pull for the focus card. It does really kind of reflect in the other cards as well as this. So this is a really good sign that you are putting in the right sauce, right? Like you're exuding the correct energy for your intention, having more freedom, having more leeway to do what you want, right? Not being tied down to a strict schedule. So your outcome is the Four of Pentacles, and your future or your challenge is the Devil, and your advice card is the Ten of Swords. Okay. You might not like this, but we need a bit more balance. So it's fun, and listen, I'm a Sagittarius, so I get it. We have to have a balance between order and chaos, a balance between freedom and stability. And so I do kind of see you focusing a lot on stability, a lot on structure, order, a little less wiggle room here. The Four of Pentacles represents kind of keeping to yourself out of fear. It's also saving money. It can also mean that we're trying to lay down our foundations right now. It's a stuck kind of I'm here, I'm right here, I'm grounded in the earth kind of energy. It doesn't have to mean like necessarily stuck. It can mean, right, like as I said, we're trying to get our bearings, build our foundations. So it's not a negative card, but our challenge is the Devil. All right, and so to me, I'm feeling it's an energy of the news, an energy of, oh my goodness, I can't believe that's happening there. I can't go, if you're considering like traveling or moving, if you're considering really expanding your horizons, but the world is telling you not to. The world is telling you to prepare, to get ready for the blow, or something's gonna happen, and if you do that and it's not a good time because of the market and because all of this and that, just know that you're gonna be finding a way to make it work, but it's not gonna be as fast as you'd like it to be. So this is something that we have to really be aware of, and also understand that through hard work and through challenge comes great reward. I would say, because the Devil card is Saturn energy, and Saturn is the planet of karma, of limitation, discipline, routines, stuff like that. Saturn's a great teacher, and every time we accept Saturn's challenge, every time we go, all right, Saturn, I see what you're about, it rewards us. It rewards us handsomely. And so that's what I see, that's what I kind of see you battling, Saturn's great challenge. And that's going to be in the energy of fear, of limitation, of lack, the energy of feeling like you have to do this, you're forced to do this, there's a chain on you almost. And so there's this energy of you trying to break away from this chain, break away from this forced reality, it feels, and reclaiming your energy. And so there is a reclamation happening. I do feel that way because of the Four of Pentacles. This is more like I'm stable and secure rather than I am forced to stay put. You know what I mean? But I don't see it quite being as expansive as you would like it to be, or expansive as you are intending. And the reason why is the Ten of Swords is here, and the Ten of Swords represents saying no to something, even if it's painful. So it's a painful end. It can mean obstacles, right? Dude, I'm not joking. I said that and my allergies started acting up crazy, which is why I paused the video. Oh my goodness. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe maybe something happens that forces you to just kind of stay put, stay down, stay put, lay low for a little bit. And you're like, man, but I want to do this and I want to do that and I want to go there and I want to see my visions come into reality. And they will, right? You have to trust that everything is in divine timing. I'm so sorry, I feel like I sound gross. Hold on. Oh my goodness, okay. Sorry, I had some water. Goodness me, oh my. I hope that you don't get sick or something. I hope you don't get sick or something. That happened to me. Oh my gosh, I was sick for 2.5 weeks. It made me so sad, and I was so stressed out the whole time because I had all this work to do. So let's see, are we gonna get sick or because Spirit's telling us to slow down? What's going on? I hope not. Ooh, the Six of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Three of Swords. There's a different direction being shown to you that you have to really ask yourself, is this really the best path forward? Because I originally intended this. And it's kind of hard to choose. Because it's on the one hand, I really want to make this person happy, or I could really use the money, I could really do that. But on the other hand, there's freedom, right? On the other hand, there's creativity, and it feels very passionate, and it's meant for me, right? Both sound really good, but it's I'm gonna be honest. It feels almost do I want to live their dream or do I want to live my dream? My dream is a bit more uncertain, but they seem to have a pretty good plan for me. But at the same time, I want more unplanned stuff, but the news or someone saying, oh, it's a bad idea, or I feel like there might be someone in your ear and they have good intentions, but it's hard for you to, it's almost on the other hand, I could do this, or on the other hand, I could do that, and it does cause a pause. So I don't see you getting sick or anything. That's good to know. But I do feel you torn, almost, torn over something. It could be your partner or your parents. It could mean, or maybe your boss wants you to do this, or you try to quit and they're oh, no, we'll give you all these hours and we'll raise your pay, don't leave, That's kind of what it feels like, I'm torn energy. Do I want stability or do I want freedom? And how do I meet it in the middle? So, alrighty, Steph. I hope that you like that. Thank you so much. Gosh, if you struggle, You know, sometimes it does like represent energetically that your throat chakra is affected when we, you know, have stuff like that happen in readings. It could be just, you know, random, but as I said, I do think everything happens for a reason. Remember to always speak your truth and don't put on a face just to make people happy. You know, say I don't really want to do that. And that's okay. That's okay, even if you're choked up saying it. Alrighty, I hope that you like that. Thank you very, very much. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring, and remember that you're never alone and you are loved. See you later. Hey, Manari. Hey, thank you so much for getting a reading and thank you for your patience. Yeah, you said, could I get a love reading, please? You absolutely may. I've been feeling a bit down since me and my girlfriend decided to split up. It would be nice to have a little bit of confirmation that what I am doing is the right thing or not. Manari, hey, don't worry. You can never take a wrong turn, and everything is a learning opportunity. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know about your connection with your ex. And you know, how you guys are separated and all that kind of stuff. I'd love to kind of tap into that energy. Okay, let's see what we got. And thank you very much, Spirit, for helping me with this reading and helping me have a accurate explanation of what you're saying. Alright, what do they want you to know about this connection? The Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Prince of Swords. Yes, okay. Eight of Pentacles, this is an energy of doing what's right. You know, doing what's right. The all of the Pentacles energy is about investing your energy into something that will better you. Like, that's the intention of growth, of healing, of planting seeds. It's earth energy, right? So think about feeling grounded. Think about thinking about the long-term future, that kind of stuff. The Eight of Pentacles specifically, especially in this deck, is about mastering your craft. It's an energy of doing what you know and feel is right because of your prior experience. It's an energy of someone who knows themselves, knows what they're capable of, knows what's best. And what I feel really drawn to too, I feel like it's so sweet, is I never even noticed this, the two hands here almost touching, almost like they're leaving each other. So anytime we ask a yes or no question and we get an ace, especially in the upright position, it is a yes. And so you asked if you're doing the right thing, and the Ace of Wands is about absolutely, it might not feel right, maybe it was a little bit abrupt, maybe it still shakes you up when you think about it too, but the Prince of Swords is here, and this is about learning from your mistakes, learning from your experience, you know, just learning period from your wins as well. The Prince of Swords is an inquisitive person. This is someone who has questions and they're seeking answers. And so just know, I do feel that a lot of the unknowns that you're experiencing that are popping into your mind, do they still love me? Was this choice out of love? Did I do right by them and myself? Are they doing right by me? You know, all of these questions you will find answers to in time, especially as you know, time is really going to be your best friend. You know, anytime we have a wheel, it does represent the seasons. Notice how we do have the moon here. So this is a full month cycle. I do think like in the next month or so, I am kind of getting this energy of wanting to contact them. If you are contacting, I don't know if you're talking to them, but wanting to have a conversation. I don't know why I'm feeling that way. I want to see what that has to do. What are we? Yeah, why am I getting the energy of contact in a month, Spirit? Thank you. Oh yeah, okay, the Prince. Oh. Oh. Okay. You. All right. A few things. Oh my goodness. All right. I don't know what happened between you two, or if there's another person. If there is another person, the Princess of Cups means a new love, a new crush, a new interest, right? Something that feels very passionate, very romantic, very puppy love. It's fresh, right? And so, you know, that's the energy that I feel. But we also have the Lover's card, which does represent a soul connection. It represents soulmates. It represents, yeah, seeing yourself in someone else, and it means relationships. We also have the Nine of Wands, which is persistence and perseverance and fighting the good fight and not giving up on something. And so I will say that you may feel very drawn to them still energetically, despite knowing that you want something new. And I don't quite know if they are talking to someone else or if they're looking for someone else, but there's just an energy of a new crush or a new relationship, especially with the Princess of Cups. Let's see what the challenge is. Yeah, the Devil of Fear. I'm scared. I don't want to, yeah, Spirit's saying always act in love, not in fear. Your advice card is the Knight of Pentacles. Keep on keeping on. Whatever it is that you chose, stick with it. Because as I mentioned before, I do think it is the right choice, even if we are confused and it doesn't feel like it sometimes. I think that we made not only a logical choice, but once again, a choice from love. And you know, I think that we're afraid that we're missing a soulmate. Like, we're scared that we are, yeah, missing someone who was meant for us. But persistence and perseverance is there, and that is like an energy of I'm sticking to my guns and doing what I know is best. And the advice as well as the Knight of Pentacles. So let's see. What is, yeah, let's get some advice for you. I want to get advice. Some advice for Manari. Oh, okay. Oh, the wheel for once again, trust the timing. Trust that everything is unfolding in your favor. Luck is happening, fate is happening, and in time, you know, another wheel, right? Look at the moon phases. There's something about a month from now that things will make sense to you. The Two of Wands, making a decision. To be friends. Yeah. Friendship, celebration, and support. This isn't romantic, but it is loving in a different way, in a friend, you know, in a friend way. In a family way even. And so, you know, just keep on keeping on. I mean it. There's an unveiling and unraveling happening in a month from now, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I made the right choice. So that's what I see, Manari. Thank you very, very much. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring. Remember that you're never alone and you are loved. Thank you again. Bye-bye. GoldenDiver, hey, welcome. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for getting a reading. We're gonna do what you said. You wrote, my girlfriend broke up with me earlier this week, and it came out of nowhere. Oh, should I expect to put more time into working on myself, or is the right person for me around the corner? I'm so sorry that happened. You know, just trust, and I always try to remind people this, that sometimes getting broken up with is the best thing that can happen. Right? Like you're reclaiming your energy, you have new freedom, you can look forward to a new tomorrow, and you can find someone. I always remind this too, every rejection gets you closer to your wife. So you say, okay, thank you. Obviously, you're not my forever person, and that's okay. And there's a lot of confidence, there's a lot of self-love, there's a lot of power in that understanding. But hey, as someone who went through a breakup a year ago, it's hard. It took me a good like 6 months to really shake it off. You know, it's pretty hard, but time is your best friend. Let's see. I want to see what is the energy of GoldenDiver's soulmate. Thank you very much, Spirit. Thank you so much, my spirit guides as well, and GoldenDivers for helping me connect to their energy. Okay, let's see what we got. What's the energy of your soulmate? Ooh, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. You mustn't be distracted, young one. For as soon as you meet your soulmate, you will know instantaneously that they are the one. Almost instant. I say almost instant. It is very obscenely obvious when you meet them. And the reason I say this is the Seven of Cups, it does mean distractions, but notice how we're being distracted from spirit. The dove, you know, the dove symbolically represents God, the one, the universe, right? The whole, you know, our spirit, the truth. And then we have the Eight of Wands, and this means speed, action, and intense focus. So we're focusing on something, we're lasered in, and we're able to cut straight to the truth, and we understand, and we have this inherent and inner knowing that, wow, they are the one. And so I want you to know that, yes, absolutely, is the right person there for you? Yes. Is it gonna take some time? Let's see. Let's follow on when we'll meet them. Let's see if we can get anything on when. It's a little difficult to say when sometimes in tarot, but we can definitely answer how, you know. There are some cards that say like, oh, it's coming in like literally next month, but but then there are cards as well that say, oh, you know, it's some time away. So we'll see. Okay. Oh, the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's a little bit ways away. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Be patient, you know. We have some more learning experience to go through. We have some more character development to do. No one likes to see this. No one likes to see this. I'm so sorry. The Seven of Pentacles is a promise of a healthy harvest. And it also means time. It means patience, hard work. It means planning. It means time. And so now is just not the right season of our life. And that's okay. As I said, we still have some more story left to do. All right, let's see what we need to learn before we're ready for our soulmate. What do we need to learn before we're ready for our soulmate? Okay. Ooh, the Six of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Ooh, my cat! Hold on. Sorry, she loves to just sit on my... She loves to just sit... I'm trying to show you off because you're cute. She loves to just sit on my desktop. And that's not good. Look at her. Anyways, you had... Let's see. What did you have? I remember the Queen of Cups. What was the other one? Oh yeah, the Six of Cups, that's right. A lot of cup cards. There's a lot of emotional work that we need to do. Number one, we need to learn how to let go of the past and heal a lot of our wounds, especially wounds around women. You know, if you had let's say you had a really controlling mother, or we've just had bad experiences with women, there's healing that needs to happen there, you know. Understand that it's not their gender. It's really not their gender. It's just how they were raised and what happened to them, and they didn't do the healing, and so now we have to. I know that's not fun. It could mean that we also struggle connecting to our emotions because it wasn't okay when we were younger, right? Like, so let's say you lived in a household where sharing how you felt, just, you didn't do that, you know? Or, you know, you weren't allowed to cry, and if you cried, you got in trouble. You know, it's that kind of energy that we need to learn how to heal and be okay with our feminine side, be okay with our emotions, and you know, accept people for who they are, and place them in their life where they belong. So this is not trying to force somebody to change, right? Don't try to force someone to love you. Don't try to force someone to feel a certain way about you. You just go, all right, you're allowed to do that. You know, whether or not you feel this way, you can stay closer to me. But if you make me uncomfortable, then I'm not gonna fight it, and I'm gonna respect myself enough to do the hard thing. And so that's what it feels like to me. I hope that helped you, GoldenDiver. Thank you so much for trusting me with your reading. And yeah, remember that you're never alone and you are loved. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye bye.